Before clocks, before dates, before years, months, or even weeks, human beings still lived. They hunted, they farmed, they loved, they survived. Yet, one silent question shaped every civilization that followed. How do we measure time? The calendar. Something we glance at every day without a second thought was not created in a moment. It was forged over thousands of years through observations, survival, religion, power, science, and human curiosity. This is the story of how humanity learned to give structure to time itself. Long before writing, before numbers, before cities, early humans lived entirely by nature's rhyme. They noticed patterns. The sun rose and set every day. The moon slowly changed its shape. Seasons arrived and disappeared. Animals migrated. Plants grew, ripened, and died. These patterns meant life or death. Hunters needed to know when animals would return. Farmers needed to know when to plant and harvest. Communities needed to predict rain, floods, and cold seasons. At first, time wasn't counted. It was remembered, but memory was fragile, and survival demanded more. The answer appeared in the night sky. The moon became humanity's first clock. It was visible, predictable, and impossible to ignore. Early humans noticed its cycle. The new moon, the growing moon, the full moon, the waning moon. One complete cycle lasted about 29 and a half days. This became the first month. Across the ancient world, people counted time not by days, but by moons. Evidence remains today. Cave markings, bone carvings over 30 years old, sacred sites aligned with lunar phases. Even language remembers it. The word month comes from moon, but the moon alone was not enough. 12 lunar months equal 354 days, but a full solar year, the Earth's journey around the sun, is 365 days. Those missing 11 days caused confusion. Festivals drifted from their seasons. Harvest arrived too early or too late. Religious ritual no longer matched nature. Humanity needed something more stable. So eyes turned upward again, this time to the sun. Ancient Egypt provided a breakthrough. The Egyptians observed two powerful signs: the annual flooding of the Nile, the rising of the stars Sirius, which signaled the flood season. From this, they created a solar calendar. The year contained 365 days, 12 months of 30 days, plus 5 festival days at the end of the year. For the first time in history, agriculture could be planned, taxes could be organized, religious rituals could be fixed. Time became structured, yet one flaw remained. Leap years were ignored. And slowly, the calendar drifted away from the seasons. In Mesopotamia, the Babylonians found balance. They created a lunisolar calendar. Lunar months were kept. Extra months were added when season drifted. They also introduced the 7-day week, based on visible celestial bodies: the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Timekeeping now blended astronomy, religion, and authority. This system influenced the Jewish calendar, the Greek calendar, and later Rome. Early Rome's calendar was deeply flawed. It had only 10 months. The year began in March. Winter was ignored. That legacy remains. September 7th month, October 8th, November 9th, December 10th. As Rome expanded, leaders manipulated time for power. They added days to extend rule, delayed elections, shifted festivals. Time became a political weapon. Rome needed reform. In 46 BCE, Julius Caesar intervened. Guided by the Egyptian astronomers, he introduced the Julian calendar. Its rules were clear: 365 days a year, a leap year every 4 years, months aligned with seasons. It was the most accurate calendar humanity had ever seen. Europe adopted it, empires followed it. Christianity later shaped its holy days around it, but perfection remained elusive. The Julian calendar was off by 11 minutes each year. Over centuries, that error grew into 10 full days. By the 1500s, Easter was drifting, seasons no longer aligned. In 1582, Pope George acted. The Georgian calendar was born. It introduced more precise leap year rules, the removal of 10 days overnight, a system accurate enough for thousands of years. Resistance followed. Adoption was slow, but eventually, it became the world standard. The Georgian calendar is not alone. The Islamic calendar follows the moon. The Hebrew calendar balances the moon and sun. The Chinese calendar guides festivals and astrology. The Ethiopian calendar counts time differently. Hindu calendars trace ancient cosmic cycles. Time is universal, but calendars are cultural. Today, time is measured with extraordinary precision. Atomic clock track the vibration of silicium atoms, accurate of billionths of a second. Satellites, GPS system, global communication networks all depend on it, and yet we still live by ancient units. Days, weeks, months, years. Modern technology stand on ancient sky watching. The power of calendar in the modern age. In the modern world, the calendar is no longer just a way to track days. It is the framework of civilization. Because of the calendar, planes take off on time, hospitals schedule surgeries, government plans elections, schools structure education, businesses operate across continents. Without a shared calendar, modern society would collapse. Global coordination. A meeting scheduled in one country can occur simultaneously across the world. Trade, diplomacy, transportation, and technology all move in synchronized rhythm. The calendar allows humanity to act as one system. Economic stability and planning. Modern economies depend on time. Salaries are paid, markets open and close, taxes are collected, investments are planned years ahead. The calendar transforms the future into something predictable. Science, medicine, and technology. Medical treatments follow strict schedules. Research depends on timing. Space missions are planned years in advance. The internet, satellites, and GPS are rely on perfectly synchronized calendars. Without them, modern science fails. Law, order, and accountability. Laws depend on dates. Contracts have deadlines. Court schedule hearings. Rights depend on documented timelines. The calendar defines beginnings and endings. Personal life and human meaning. Birthdays, anniversaries, religious celebrations, cultural festivals. The calendar helps humans plan, remember, reflect, and hope. It turns time into memory. The digital age and artificial intelligence. Every email sent, every transaction recorded, every online interaction is stamped with time. In the digital age, the calendar has become the language machines use to understand reality. In the digital age, the calendar has become the language machines use to understand reality. From ancient farmers watching the sky to scientists measuring atomic vibrations, the calendar has always done one thing. It's brought order to time. It is more than a tool. It is a record of survival, a symbol of power, a bridge between science and belief, a reflection of humanity's place in the universe, from moonlight to sunlight to atomic precision. The calendar tells the story of human civilization itself. If you enjoy this journey through the origin of time, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more untold stories, untold history documentaries.